On this sacred day, July 21st, 2025, a divine message reaches you, a call from the heavens that demands your attention. Archangel Michael and Jesus stand together, their voices clear and urgent, speaking directly to your soul. They warn you with love and authority. If you turn away from this moment, if you skip this message, you risk losing their guiding presence. You have only 30 seconds to decide, to open your heart and align with the divine energy flowing through these words. The number 333 appears, a sacred sign of divine alignment. There, S.A. Plaza House, you know well where, your name was spoken with harmful intent during a stormy night. This morning, a letter bearing your spiritual rank was delivered to Archangel Michael, marked urgent, written in gold and red, detailing the next 33 days of your life. Ignore this, and that letter will be sealed away until 2029. A man from your past, still haunted by guilt and longing, speaks your name in silence. This connection runs deeper than emotion. It's karmic, ancestral, divine. That item carries your energy and must be reclaimed, spiritually or physically. This is why delays have plagued you, why others seem to receive what you pray for. Heaven is fair, but waits for your permission. Jesus and Michael have already begun cutting toxic ties, which is why some people have drifted away. This message is your preparation for battle, not just inspiration. Type Amen for the blessing, sealed with 101. A woman with a white scarf once stood near your home, whispering your name with harmful intent. She was sent by someone you trusted, exploiting your vulnerabilities. They sense your awakening, and it terrifies them. You hold keys to freedom for others, which is why you've been targeted. Type Amen for the blessing, marked by 727. A man dreams of you, seeing your true light. This connection will awaken if it aligns with your growth. Animals and strangers will be drawn to you, signs of your light awakening. Type Amen for the blessing, marked by 525. Type Amen for the blessing, sealed with 636. Someone hides a piece of your story, but heaven is unlocking it. A tidal wave of clarity is coming. An older woman regrets her past actions, her silence binding you to pain. The object in your home holding old energy must be cleansed to restore your spiritual flow. Type Amen for the blessing, marked by 3131. Someone prays for you nightly, their spirit aligned with yours. Your miracle is in motion, waiting for your faith. Type Amen for the blessing, sealed with 1111. This is your final moment of indecision. Type Amen for the blessing, marked by 818. Heaven has spoken, and your response will shape your destiny. This message breaks that chain. If it has stirred your soul and brought you closer to your sacred purpose, we invite you to like and subscribe to remain connected to these powerful transmissions from heaven. Your support helps carry this light to others who are searching for truth, just as you are. Every like, every subscription is a step toward spreading this divine fire to those who need it most. If you feel called to express your gratitude further, you have the option to give a super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Your love and support are cherished deeply, and we are honored to walk this sacred journey with you. Type Amen to seal this moment in eternity, and know that you are loved beyond measure. A job, connection, or project is aligning with your energy this week, but doubt could delay it. 2 angels will guard you for 21 days, bringing peace and clarity. Type Amen for the blessing, sealed with 212. Act now, or the echo of this moment will fade, but their grip is breaking. Your tears, shed in private, have been collected by heaven and will return as blessings. Type Amen for the blessing, marked by 414. Your phone is a doorway, a channel for heaven's attempts to reach you. Today, the signal is clear. Jesus says they lied about your worth, but your silence has been your strength. Type Amen for the blessing, sealed with 535. You're not alone, you're being repositioned for a divine encounter with destiny. A financial breakthrough was intercepted, but is now being resent with divine protection. Now, those who spoke against you face their own consequences. Type Amen for the blessing, sealed with 3,333. Jesus says, let heaven fight with favor. Type Amen for the blessing, sealed with 919. Your rescue mission is here, freeing you from the guilt and betrayal others placed on you. Your hands will soon hold what your prayers have carried, but only if you act now. Type Amen for the blessing, sealed with 330. Type Amen for the blessing, marked with 505. Type Amen for the blessing, marked by 202. The spiritual world is moving to protect you, voiding false agreements made in your name. Your soul's exhaustion is not weakness, it's the weight of unseen battles. Prepare your home for a spiritual visitor, a wave of favors coming. Type Amen for the blessing, marked by 626. An old friend will reach out, carrying the dust of past pain. Choose peace over familiarity, guided by discernment. Your name is written in heaven's scrolls and in the hearts of strangers, but also whispered in dark places by those who seek to limit you. Their attempts have failed, disrupted by divine intervention. Type Amen for the blessing, marked by 999. A man with a suitcase will soon visit your city, carrying a document tied to your name. If your energy is closed, he will pass you by. 12 angels stand in heaven's court, pleading for your protection, but your voice must seal it. Type Amen for the blessing, sealed with 303. God calls this your moment to take back what was stolen. Your silence has made them think you're unaware, but heaven has shown you the signs. Your spirit is stirring, vibrating with truth. Jesus says you were made for greater things than the small spaces you've settled for. This message is your wake-up call, pulling you out of spiritual sleep. The signs you've noticed aren't random, they're divine alarms, growing louder each day. Type Amen for the blessing, marked by 717. A package will arrive soon, holding a symbol from your childhood, a key to unlock memories and clarity. This is prophecy disguised as an ordinary object. Don't ignore it. Your name has been spoken in conversations you weren't meant to hear, but heaven has heard every word. Type Amen for the blessing, sealed with 606. You are surrounded by unseen forces. An angel with golden eyes walks with you each morning, while a dark watcher envies your light. You've felt them both, but lacked the guidance to act. This message is your compass, your manual, your calling. Type Amen for the blessing, marked by 121. A contract was formed behind your back, tying your name to confusion. Break it now, or your blessings will keep slipping away. Archangel Michael calls this your rescue operations, simple, truthful, urgent. You were born with divine fire, but betrayal, fear, and sabotage have smothered it. Your name was erased from a spiritual list, but heaven is rewriting it now. Your agreement is needed. Jesus warns you not to be blind when heaven opens a window of truth. You have 30 seconds to choose light over confusion. Ignore this, and both Michael and Jesus will step back, waiting for your soul to cry out again. Type Amen to claim the blessing, sealed with the number 8. Someone from your own bloodline, perhaps unknowingly, invited energies that now linger, trailing your every step. That was no trick of the mind. It was a warning from the spiritual realm. Someone has been targeting your energy, not physically, but spiritually. Years ago, a visitor left a spiritual footprint that still lingers, blocking your full awakening. Archangel Michael declares, "You are not crazy, you are chosen." Jesus says the time for delay is over. Today, that changes. Say yes, and within 48 hours, you'll face a test. A person will approach with an unusual request. Type Amen for the blessing, marked by the number 99. Do not agree until your spirit confirms it aligns with your destiny. Skip this message, and your spiritual defenses will weaken for 7 days, leaving you vulnerable to confusion and nightmares. Heaven will not abandon you, but it waits for your step forward. Type Amen for the blessing, sealed with 444. Yet, last night, a woman you've never met stood barefoot in her kitchen, breaking a curse aimed at your home. Her spirit is tied to yours, and soon she will awaken with a message meant only for you. Do not let doubt pull you away now. This moment burns with divine fire, and skipping it risks tearing the fabric of your destiny. You're not asked to be perfect, only to open your spirit fully. Those chills, those flashes, those voices, they are signs of your awakening, not weakness. Accept them, or risk losing this guidance forever. This is not mere superstition. It's a warning from the spiritual realm. Archangel Michael raises his sword, not to strike you, but to cut away the curses that have followed you since childhood. This release, however, requires your faith to be alive, burning with trust and courage. You might think this is just another message on your screen, but heaven doesn't deal in coincidences. The device in your hands vibrates with the energy of your spirit, crying out for help. Your ancestors, too, are reaching across realms, whispering truths into your dreams. Tonight, those whispers become a roaring flame. This is not a casual moment. It's a pivotal point where your choices will shape your spiritual path. Type Amen to affirm your place in this divine moment, marked by the number 707, a symbol of spiritual awakening. Dark forces have watched you, envious of your gifts, trying to steal your identity and destiny. They've mimicked your light, copied your talents, but they've failed because this moment was ordained long ago. The clock now ticks in your favor, but this window is fleeting. God declares that this encounter was scheduled before you were born, a divine appointment that cannot be repeated. You are seen, valued, and loved beyond measure. Delay, and you risk letting others claim the blessings meant for you. A woman you trusted has spoken words against you, not for your protection, but to sow confusion. Her name, once a source of comfort, now carries a shadow in heaven's eyes. Your image, your essence, has been manipulated in the spiritual realm, printed as a symbol of light, now tainted by dark energy. This is why your sleep feels restless, your emotions tangled, your resources stuck. Type Amen to break these chains, marked by the number 111. God, in His infinite wisdom, calls you the chosen one, urging you to act swiftly and not let doubt or distraction pull you away. Open your spirit now, for this is a summons to step into your divine purpose. Imagine the spiritual realm pausing, holding its breath, as it watches what you will do in these critical seconds. Archangel Michael speaks of a moment where time itself bends, where the unseen world grows still, waiting for your response. Yet, heaven sees how darkness has tried to dim your light, how you've been made to feel small or unworthy. God declares that this message is proof you are not forsaken. But this moment is urgent. Spiritual war rages in the unseen realms, and your name is at its center. Someone, somewhere, is making a decision that could either lift you into eternal blessings or erase your name from the scroll of destiny. If you walk away now, the protection surrounding you may weaken, and the spiritual support you've relied on could fade like morning mist. You were never meant to face this battle alone, but heaven has waited patiently for you to recognize your power. Now is the time to open your eyes, to say yes to this divine call, or the veil of clarity may remain closed for years. This is not just another message you stumble upon. It's a divine interruption, a sacred call that breaks through the noise of your everyday life. Everything you've ignored, every fear you've pushed aside, every doubt that has clouded your heart, to all converges here. Today, your soul is being called into alignment with heaven's plan. If you choose to skip, the heavens warn that the voice of divine guidance may not reach you again with the same clarity. Jesus stands beside you, his light warm and radiant, like a fire igniting the edges of your spirit. He knows your name, and he calls you to awaken. From the moment you were born, you were marked for greatness, chosen for a purpose far beyond the ordinary. Your glow is returning, not from others' validation, but from your soul's awakening. Type Amen to claim this blessing, to signal your agreement with heaven's plan. The spiritual world has paused around you. While the physical world ticks on, your soul stands at a crossroads that will echo into eternity. This moment is no accident. You were called here now because your soul is on trial before heaven and earth. Your response will determine the verdict. A shadow crossed your mirror. This morning you felt it, though you tried to dismiss it. The house you live in holds spiritual energy, some of it yours, some left by others. A piece of jewelry you lost wasn't misplaced, it was taken, used in a ritual without your knowledge. A miracle is scheduled for your doorstep, but fear could block its arrival. Someone in your circle carries guilt, their eyes avoiding yours, their secret burning within. Archangel Michael warns that your enemies are watching, planning in silence as your blessings manifest. In the spiritual realm, your case is being reviewed. Your heart must open fully to shift the verdict. You were meant to give up, but you didn't. A secret gathering spoke your name in fear, not admiration. Your heartbreak birthed your higher self. A legal matter will turn in your favor, a divine intervention. Beloved chosen one, if this divine message has ignited a spark in your spirit,